In this video, I'm gonna show you how to get your very first digital product sale in the next 24 hours. So I've done this for a ton of students. I wanna show you a couple examples because I know it seems like, oh my gosh, can I actually get my first digital product sale in 24 hours? And the answer is yes, you totally can. I've got a whole tutorial for you and it works. So this is one of my students, got a sale within the first 24 hours. Here's another student, 2 sales, 36 hours. First sale in live a day, so ended up being like 118 bucks. And then this is just another example. And I literally pulled a few of these. If you go to my website, I have literally thousands of stories like this. So in case you don't know me, my name is Maria Wendt. I'm really good at helping people sell digital products on things they love. I take really complicated topics and make them really simple. And today we're focusing on getting your first digital product sale. So if we pull up these little testimonials, you can see here that there's a common theme between all of them. I'll kind of like pull them around. There's a common theme between all of these guys. Let me pull up just a couple more here. I want you to see what the common theme is here. The common theme, just to tell you and spoil the hint, the common theme is that all of these students got their first digital product sales running ads. So they ran very simple ads. Now, the minute I say they got it running ads, what came up for you? Let me just turn all these babies off. What came up for you? Were you immediately overwhelmed? Were you immediately like, oh, I don't have the budget to run ads? Were you immediately like, this is going to be too hard? If so, that's really normal. That's what a lot of people think when it comes to running ads. But we have thousands of successful students who have run very, very simple ads. And so that's what this whole video is going to be about, is me just showing you. It's literally a 6-step tutorial to running very basic ads, and you only have to spend $5. So if you can give me a couple minutes of your time right here and 5 minutes, we can get your first digital product sale. And each one of those students, that was the first testimonial that they shared. Many of those students went on to share, like I have another one here I can load up super quick because it's exciting to see where they're getting hundreds of sales. This is another one of my students. And she says, I started my campaign today on Saturday at 6 a.m. and I've already made over 100 sales. I'm in shock. Not to mention mad at myself for all the extra money I could have been making at this time, but you live and you learn. So she says, I've never been running ads before. She thought it was like too complicated. She just put it off. And then I finally convinced her to run ads and she got literally hundreds of sales over the weekend. So there's a lot of potential with it. And a lot of people don't do it because they just don't. They think it's really hard. They think ads is hard and it's not. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get your first digital product sale in 24 hours. That's the thing I love about ads. So let me just quickly show you. I want to kind of give you a sense. We're going to go over the very simple tutorial, right? It's like 6 steps. But what I want to do is I also want to just let you know that if you want to dive deeper, you can. Some of you are really interested in ads. And so if you want to dive deeper, I wrote, Rose and I together, she's my sister, we wrote a 74-page guide to running ads. Think of it like the masterclass in running ads. It's everything that you could possibly need to know. Here's like a little preview of what it looks like. This should say now $10 million funnel, why most people think they can't run ads, how to get free leads and sales, how we get Facebook to pay us a bunch more per customer, really important stuff like protecting your ad account. I would honestly get this freebie just for the information here on protecting your ad account, because if your ad account gets shut down because you did something wrong, that's it. Like that's a disaster. And so I'll put the link in the description. It's totally free. I think that this strategy, I'm about to go over the tutorial and you can just do that and that's fine. You'll still get your sale in 24 hours. But if you really want to do this on a repetitive basis where you want to get a sale every 24 hours and you want to do this regularly, which you will, trust me, once you get that first sale, it's really addictive and you're going to want to run ads every day and get a bunch of sales every day. In which case, please download the $74 or the 74-page guide. It's totally free and read it. Educate yourself. Take the time to read it. It's our best stuff. It's all the mistakes we made that we wish we would have avoided, things we wish we knew and we didn't. So we just took our time and really just showed you everything that you needed to know. So I'm going to put that in the description. It's our gift to you. In the meantime, let's go over how to actually run your first ad. This is your first ad. It's going to be very simple. Like I said, it's 6 steps. It's not complicated. Instead of I took screenshots of every step because I think that's going to be simpler. I wanted you to really just not be distracted by the whole dashboards of everything. I wanted to really hone in and focus on the 6 steps. So that's what we're going to go over. Let me show you the steps. It's really simple. First thing you're going to do is go to business.facebook.com. and you're going to open up your Meta Business Suite, and then you're going to click ads. So you can see here, you're going to go to business.facebook.com and click that little button there. That's going to take you to the option to choose what kind of ad campaign you're going to run. Just click leads. And by the way, with a lot of my stuff here on my YouTube channel, with all the digital product stuff, I create it in tutorial style. So just follow the steps. I like it to be really easy for you. And so just follow the steps. So go to click the ads, then click leads. You don't really need to worry about any of these other things right now. Just click leads. Then step 3, you're going to set your budget to $5 a day. That's what all those students are talking about in the testimonials that I shared. They're just setting their budget to $5 a day. So if you're spending $5 a day drinking coffee, if you're spending $5 a day on a certain subscription, I would suggest that it's a much better use of money to turn that $5 into $20, turn that $5 into $50 every single day. That's what my students do. And you just kind of level up that way. So, but for now, just put $5 in there. That's your budget. So it says, okay, Facebook, you can spend $5 to get me a sale. Then you're going to design a very simple lead magnet ad. So you can see here, I have a lot of other videos on my channel about certain things like this. So if you want to browse that, you can. If you're like, I'm not sure what to do at this step, you can go deeper on my channel. I have a lot of stuff around this, but essentially it's just text at the top, kind of saying like what you get, and then a picture, like a mock-up of the product, and you can get free mock-ups in Canva. So it's pretty simple to do that. We designed this in Canva, so none of our stuff is complicated. It's very simple. Like you saw, like anyone can do it. We have a whole Google Drive folder of testimonials, and they're people from all different walks of life. Most of them aren't tech savvy. Just really, really simple there. And then you're going to click publish your ad. That's step 5, is just click publish. So the image is the only thing you might get a little stuck on, but again, you can just go to Canva and use mockups. That shouldn't be that hard. And I do have mockups that you can use. I'll put those in the description as well, actually, because I do have mockups that you can use that I know work because we've run a lot of ads to them. So I'll stick those in there for you as well. So step 5, you're going to publish your ad. And then step 6 is you're going to get new leads every single day. And then those leads are going to buy your digital product. So all those students that I talked about, this is the exact strategy that they follow. And if it feels underwhelming or if it feels simple, good, because that's what keeps people, they get so hung up on, I think it must be complicated. I think it must be hard. Everyone always talks about ads being like this big thing. You have to spend $30,000 a month and all this stuff. And that's just not the case. You should start really small. And then what's going to happen is you turn it on. So all those, let me just pull up one of them again, just to kind of show you, like this student here, she turned her ad on. It's the exact strategy that I just showed you. She turned it on and she made a $64 sale. Going back to some of our examples, this is what they're all talking about, where she says, okay, I turned it on. It's only been live a day. What she means is when she clicked publish, when she says it's only been live a day, when she got to step 5, I think it was, and clicked publish, within a 24-hour period, she made a sale. We see that all the time in my coaching group, where students will just turn their ad on, and then in a 24-hour period, they get sales. And that's what I love about running ads. So one last thing, if you don't know what to sell, if you're like, I don't know what kind of product would do really well, I just made a video on that. I highly recommend you watch that. I'm going to put that, I can't remember exactly where it's going to be, here or here, but I'm going to put that somewhere on the screen here. You should go watch that next. I'll see you there.